Encouraged to sport their Big Ten school colors and compete against the other 10,000 plus fans at the 10K race or the 5K run walk. A fan fest and tailgate party will take place after the race and includes mascots, cheerleaders, food and music, and player appearances. The 10K kicks off.
Welcome to Moving Forward, sponsored by MPW Mocklink TV and Mocklink Internet, online at mpw.org. Each weekday morning, our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, AM 860 and FM 95.1, KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us this morning for Moving Forward, as always. Being brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water here for Moving Forward. Thank you very much for joining us. Joining me here in the studio this morning, Amy Hessel from the YMCA and also Melanie Steckel. How are you two this morning?
Good, thanks.
We're really glad to have you in. We're excited to be talking about all the things that the YMCA is going to be doing here this coming next week, if I understand correctly. Next week, it's going to be getting started. There's demo classes, so people can come in and try out all the different classes that you offer over there at the YMCA so that they have the chance to kind of figure out which one's going to be the right fit for them and where they want to be, which one's going to be the right workout for them. And I'm sure there's more than just your basic workouts. I mean, they just put this list in front of me, all the different things that there is to do, like low-impact aerobics, early bird circuit. There's some of these I don't even recognize what in the world these would be. I couldn't tell you what this would look like, but this sounds like there seems like there's a whole lot to be doing, and this is just the adult classes that's in front of me too. So I'll let you guys get started. So tell us about all these classes that are coming up.
Well, so we do demos between every session, and we really want to encourage people to come into the Y and try things out and understand that there is something for everyone, whether you're a beginner fitness person, if it's like you're just trying to get back out there, you're kind of in the middle, you're coming back from an injury, or you've been an athlete and you're ready to hit some things harder. We got something for everyone, and that's and then our youth classes too. So we want to make sure that our kids out there are getting their fitness too, and so we offer a bunch of skill classes, and we try to do demos of them. Every 5 or 6 weeks we do demo classes, and it is just an opportunity for members, non-members to come in and try all of the fitness classes and activities that we have going on. Mel, if you want to start with some of the new stuff that we have going on.
We have a couple of things that are new this summer. We have an additional yoga class in the evening. Flow and Restore Yoga that is new to us this summer. We've got good results, and it's kind of a great wind-down time right before people go home and wrap things up for the day. We also have a Total Body Burn, which is a new toning class. Light weights, lots of repetitions. They're really enjoying that class. They're finding some muscles they maybe haven't used before or haven't used recently. And we also have a cardio body shaping class, which is an interval circuit kind of class, combining exercises with some cardio movements in a well-rounded program. So those are things that are new. We don't often offer new things in the summertime with lower attendance and people on vacation, but we've had really good results with these new classes that are being offered along with the ongoing classes.
I see. So you're adding a couple to your to what you're originally doing, just because there has been some increased interest in a lot of these classes.
Yep, there's been some things that people wanted to see at different days and times, and so we've tried to accommodate that. Gotcha.
So a lot of these classes, it looks like some of them are the full week, but then some of them are also kind of intermittent throughout the week. So there's some that are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday and Thursday, stuff like that. Why do you split those up like that? Is that just according to the kind of workouts that they are? Or
a lot of those classes meet a couple of times a week, so they get a couple of similar workouts, although not exactly the same. Others are just a once a week that they can maybe mix and match and blend with some of the other classes, so they can get cardio or they can get their pool class and then come and do some weights with a group if they're not interested in doing the weights on their own. Sometimes the group support and having a day and a time to meet gets people to comply a little better and get there as opposed to dropping off their own program if left to their own design.
Right. So, I mean, this is a huge list of things to be getting involved with, because, I mean, there's classes at just like 5:45 to 6:30 a.m., the early bird circuit. Now, was that, I'm guessing that's got something to do with the track. That makes me think
Well, actually, they do this in one of our fitness studios, but they do interval circuit, they do some cardio, they do some strength training, and they do some ab work at the end and some stretching for flexibility at the end of the workout. So it's an interval or circuit format as well. Early morning for those people that like that hour of the day.
I don't know who those people are.
No, I don't see them very often. Yeah.
So in a lot of these classes, they are at the different times, so you're kind of trying to tailor to everybody so that everybody has a chance to get in and do something. And with this huge list, you have options. If you don't want to go to, if you can't get up for the 5:45, the early bird circuit, but you can make it to a 1 o'clock in the afternoon class, then you can do that. Even if it is a little bit different, you're still there. You're able to take part in that class. So what are the price ranges on some of these classes? Does it kind of change depending on what kind of course it is?
A lot of the classes, they're free with the membership.
Oh,
Many
free
of the
with
classes
membership.
are free with
I see.
membership. And some of them, it works out to like $1.50 a class when they do a class session, something on that order for a 5-week session. So they're not terribly expensive. It's more expensive for non-members, and that's one of the reasons that we offer the demo weeks. We want to encourage non-members that maybe haven't been a member of the Y or are new to Muscatine to come and give it a try before they would have to plunk down a class fee and then find out it's something that they weren't really interested in or something that wasn't a good fit for them. So we want them to come and try the activities and then see if they can find something that they like to do that'll fit in their schedule.
Okay. So the demo week itself then is, are they meeting at the times that the class normally meets?
Yep.
So like the total body burns at 6:30 to 7:15 on Wednesday. Is that the time for the
That's
demo
correct.
class? So you can just, whether or not you're a member, you can come and you can attend the class at that time, and then you can
That's right.
decide if that's
Yep.
going to be the one.
Yeah, non-members should bring a photo ID and check in at the desk when they come, but all non-members, members and non-members are welcome to try any or all of the classes free during the demo week.
Okay. And if people want to get a look at this, you handed me this sheet right here, but if people want to see the list of all the classes, is that online?
It is online. If you go to the website, muscatiny.org, and you can find our new program, and so all of those classes are listed in that program.
Great.
And I believe that it is on the front page of the website, so it should be easy to get to. And stuff to find once you're on the website. So
Perfect. So that way you can hop on and see what's going on and figure out which one of these is going to be the right fit for you. And I mean, it's a huge list, folks. I mean, you really ought to take the opportunity and go check out what some of these classes are about, because I'm seeing some on here that are even intriguing to me. Cardio has always been something I struggle with. I'm
the opposite.
I've always wanted to go in and lift weights, but I just never want to go in there and walk on the treadmill or anything like that. So maybe finding a class like that will be the right fit for somebody like me that isn't used to it, because a group dynamic is it's a whole different story than when you go in there by yourself. You go and you have a set time when you want to be there, and you need to, and if people know if you're not there, that's an important part of it. So
I never really thought that I would be a class girl. I mean, like when I started at the Y many years ago, I was more of I'm just going to do my own thing, but then I never did my own thing anymore, And then I found classes, and what I love about them is even if I don't go for a long time, people are like, oh, they're so excited to see you when you show up. And if you're not there for a while, they're checking up on you. I mean, we have some of those 9-10 classes in the morning and those water fitness classes. They really become a group, a family, and they really do look out for each other. And that's what I love about, classes, and I love about the Y is that, when people are looking at, they're looking for you to come in, they're wondering where you're at, and they will follow up and check up on you if they haven't seen you in a while and didn't hear that maybe you're going on a trip or something. And so and that accountability too, it's just being in a class has that accountability.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not big on the strength, and so going to some of the classes that give you the strength. Other thing I love about the Y and these programs is that there is truly something for everyone. And if you're not quite sure where to start, there's several people, between Mel and Jake and myself, we can kind of help guide you into what would be a good place to start. Or, you don't want to start at a class that's too low for you or too high for you, because it just makes you fall off the wagon faster. And so, we want to make sure we can help guide you in those ways too, and get on the new cycling in our new spin center. And, I've been teaching a youth class in there, and we have really been enjoying the the kids have been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it, and so the new spin studio is fantastic.
I was going to say, when we stopped out there not too long ago, Amy actually gave us the tour when they did your grand opening. It was, and it's impressive. I mean, a lot of the changes are really big, and and of course, I say that I wasn't there before, but who came with me, Alex Hughes, that also works here, he said it was a big change. There was a lot of new stuff, and it was impressive just how much more space there was, and the weight room is huge.
Mm-hmm.
The weight room is humongous, and where the treadmills and the free weights and what are the workout machines that aren't free weights that are still for lifting? What do they call those?
There's plate loaded, or there's
plate
loaded machines.
Okay.
There's some that's hammer strength. There's some that's Life Fitness. There's some other brands sort of thing, but those are usually the plate loaded.
Gotcha. Okay, spaces like that, humongous. I mean, there's so much. You're never gonna be out of room. There's always gonna be somewhere for you to be working out there too. And the new gym with the track, awesome. Looks great.
The track is being very well used with this hot, humid weather. People are enjoying coming inside and walking inside. It's good, soft cushions, so people are really enjoying the track.
And not angled.
That's right, not banked. Yeah, it's a good thing.
That always drove me nuts running on an angled one, because that's hard on your knees after a while.
If you keep going the same direction, it's hard on one side.
Yeah. So there's a whole lot of ways for you to get involved out here, folks. There's all sorts of classes to be taking, so be sure to stop out there and figure out what's the right fit for you. Now, if somebody new does come out, they're not a member or anything like that, who do they want to talk to first so that they can get set up with, A, decide if they want to do a membership, or B, just figure out which classes maybe can be the right fit for them?
I would start with Mel if she's around. She's more of an afternoon girl and an evening girl. But Jake would also be around, and myself. I'm pretty. I know most of the classes and know the instructors well enough to know that might not be the right start for you. So, those the three of us for sure can help, and then there's other instructors. If you see Pat Church running around, she'd be able to direct us too, and she is one of our instructors. She teaches half of the classes that are on there. So
great.
I'd encourage people to maybe just stop at the business desk if they're not familiar with the Y these days, and at least get the information from the member services desk. And take a tour, look around a little bit, and most of the people that would take a tour, the staff members, have a little bit of information, and then if they want more, they can look one of us up.
Great. Now, I know there's something else you two wanted to talk about here this morning, so I'll let you do that here while we've got time.
We've got a class that's coming up. It starts on Tuesday. It's a 4-week class, user-friendly class, and we call it Finding a Healthier You. It's really geared for people who are not currently exercise or not meeting their fitness goals. It blends some nutrition, exercise, diabetes prevention program. We partner with Muscatine Diabetes Walk project, with Unity Public Health, and with the Hy-Vee dietitians. And we do this 4-week program. It's only once a week. For an hour for 4 weeks to get basic information, kind of get people on track. We will offer with that, there is a class fee for that, but for that class fee, we give a free family membership for the month that the class meets, so people have an opportunity to give it a try the demo classes, and try out the exercise area. And we'll also do a fitness test and evaluation and kind of help them get started. It's been a very good class for some people to get involved and kind of get back into the swing of things. So
okay,
it's a good partnership with local experts.
So you offer that month for them to try that out.
That's
but
right.
So is it then free to other members?
That we have a fee. We have a flat fee that
Gotcha.
takes care of that, and it would also provide childcare in the evening if people have younger kids, that we can watch their kids while they come to the class, and then hopefully get them kind of off on the right foot, get some information from the dietitians and Unity Public Health and diabetes prevention information, and see if we can all pull together and get them on track.
Mm-hmm. And you certainly wouldn't have to drag the kids there, because I saw your play places for the kids, and it looks like it's a whole lot of fun. They'd be able to get out there and have a little bit of fun too while you're there working out. So that's really cool. Anything else you guys really want to touch on while we're here?
Well, we do have a blood drive coming up next Thursday, 4:30 to 7, and the Togetherhood program, which is our service group, they really are wanting to meet their goal of getting 12 people in to donate, because then they win a free pizza party. So
Wow.
if you haven't given blood in the last 7 weeks and you're going to be ready to donate next week, next Thursday, give us a call over at the Y, or email me and Hessel@muscatiny.org to sign up anytime. And we still have lots of times left between 4:30 and 7. So come on out and help. I know they're hurting for donations, for blood donations this summer. And so they can take new and people who haven't donated in a while and those regular people too. So regular
Excellent.
donors.
Excellent. So be sure to get out to that too. Find a time to get over there and donate some blood, because the blood donations, I remember we had, I can't remember who came in quite a while back. I think it was Mississippi.
Mississippi Valley.
Regional blood. Okay, yeah, they came in. They spoke about just what it takes in order to keep blood donors, because blood donations are sometimes lowered, especially certain times of year when people are sick and stuff like that. So there can be shortages, and that's bad. So get in there, donate blood if you can. So, well, thanks so much for coming in, ladies. Really appreciate you stopping by and telling us all that the Y is up to, because there's a lot going on.
Always.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much once again, Amy Hessel and Melanie Steckel joining us here this morning for Moving Forward here on KWPC. It's being brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Always tune in for Moving Forward, 8:15 Monday through Friday. And don't forget about us on YouTube. You can just look up Voice of Muscatine on YouTube, and we also post these to our Facebook page as well. Thanks so much for joining us here for Moving Forward on AM 860 and FM 95.1 KWPC and thevoiceofmuscatine.com.